There's some mechanics in here who ain't got no job. Why? The car. God wants you to be a business. Every problem is a business. Business is born when the solution to a problem is discovered. You know why McDonald's and Pizza Hut and those guys make so much money? You know why Burger King is so consistently successful? Because they solve the problem. It's called fast food. You don't got to go there and spend no 2 hours and put a napkin on your lap and candle. You go in there for 2 seconds. Matter of fact, they don't want you in there longer than 20 minutes. Why? No pad on the chairs, hard table, and they give you tissue, not cloth, and they give you paper to eat out of. In other words, don't you stay here. Why? They got a design. Get out of here fast. Why? The next person come in. Why? We're solving a problem. It's called what? Fast food. People didn't have time to catch breakfast for no 2 hours. Matter of fact, they solved another problem. They said, just drive up to the window. You ain't got to come with a car no more. Drive up, one Big Mac, bomb. Go on with that. Boom, gone. They solve a problem. You keep putting the money there. Keep putting the money there. Why? They solve the problem. We lack people studying problems. Go look for a problem. Write this down, please. Don't seek a business, seek a problem. Adam, here's the garden. And it's full of oil, onyx, and there is water, there are trees. It's up to you to see them. God gave you and I the ability and the gifts to solve a problem. And that means whoever solves problems become wealthy. Nothing is worse than solving a problem that doesn't exist. Your solution can run out of style. That's right. You got to stay up to date because you got to keep checking how the problems are changing so the solutions could be adjusted. There's some mechanics in here who ain't got no job. Why? The car they used to fix 20 years ago don't exist. The engine changed. Architects in here ain't make no money. Why? Them brothers don't use no pencil no more. They hit them computers, pam, 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 pam. They make house in 2 seconds. You won't spend an hour drawing something, fellas do it in 2 seconds. You got to adjust yourself.
See, here's what I'm looking at. What are the uses for your life right now that you haven't even reached for yet? See, I believe that when you don't have enough encouragement to act on your dreams or ideas, or you're not enlightened enough, that life will act on you.
Solutions are filled with wealth. This is why it's important to discover your leadership. Write this down. Business are all around you. Why? Because problems are all around you. If I can just get you to think this way, then those who were laid off by the hotel this week would get a revelation that they can't lay you off of your solution. See, your work and your jobs are different. You know that. Your job is what they pay you to do. Your work is what you were born to do.
Many people work hard on their job, but they don't work hard on their future. They just let that slide.
Your job is your skill. Your work is your gift. You can be fired from your job. You can't be fired from your work. It's like trying to fire a bird from flying. If you tell a bird go away, he takes flight with him. When I discovered my gift, I discovered I'll never be poor again. Why? Because poverty depends on what people think about you and your value of yourself. But when you have your gift, it doesn't matter where you land, bam, you could operate because your gift came with you. Life is bigger than your career. Your life is your call. And your calling always has life in it. Businesses are all around you. I want to encourage you, write this down. You were born with the seed of your business trapped on the inside. Your seed is your gift is your leadership. You were born to lead in that area of gifting. And when you discover your gift, you discover your assignment, you discover your business. Every human being is a business person. Every human being. Do you know how many times I feel like eating guava duff and can't find that? Why don't someone solve that problem? How come no one solves it? I go in the food store, I'm looking for guava duff. You know guava duff in the freezer? Why? Because some behemoth, I don't know. I don't know. Solve it. There's a young man in this church, he's probably here this morning. He solved the problem of conch chowder. He brought something to me to taste 3 years ago. He said, Pastor Miles, I want to produce conch chowder. I heard your teaching, he says. So he bought me and my wife this conch chowder, and I ate this conch chowder. He had yellow conch chowder, red conch chowder, white conch chowder. His father taught him the recipe. I ate that thing. I said, man, listen, you got to find a way to package this. He came back with a plastic package. 3 weeks later, he says, I found a way to package it and, to keep it. And he said, if you freeze it when it's hot, then it stays. It can last for 3 months. Okay, good. Do you know that in Super Value, you can buy it now? Frozen and hot. He solved the problem. I'm still trying to find boiled fish. Can anybody just package boiled fish for me, please? Man, when I come on these long trips, I'm looking for something hot and I'm ready to go. Just dump it in the pot, let's go. Y'all thinking? Yeah, man. And you could buy guava from the can now. You can't tell me out of season. You can buy them in the can. You could fool us. Put it in the dough, let's go. Even the visitors looking for guava duff. Write this down, please. Whatever you were created to do and become, you possess it now. That means that whatever you were born to be is within you. God never places your future outside of you. Wherever you go, you carry it with you. Flight goes with the birds, swim goes with the fish, trees go with seeds. Your gift goes with you. In other words, whatever you were predestined to do is already prepared within you, and you came to this planet with your future trapped on the inside. I'm glad for that, because no one really controls your future. It's inside you, Paul. And all these years, the hidden stuff is still there. If people knew who you really were, they'd treat you differently. As long as you're in there, there's something left on the inside. You were sent to earth to release your potential. You were sent to earth to make a deposit. You didn't come here just to suck up oxygen.
Put those goals together, personal development goals. That's your goals: to be stronger, more decisive, be a speaker, be a leader, learn a language, all kinds of skills. Okay. The whole weekend seminar was designed to improve all your skills so that you walk away more skillful. And that's what you want, the personal development skills. That's what attracts, that's what brings good things to your life, the person you become, more skillful. Now, this is quite a package to work on. Economics, things, personal development. For tomorrow, this week, this month, this year, long range. Now, here's the simple formula for setting goals. It goes like this. A, work on your goals. That's step one. Work on them. And I put the word work there deliberately. Setting goals is plain hard work. I don't want to kid you. We haven't come here tonight to kid each other. And the work involved is making plans. Guy says, well, yeah, you work where I work, but the time you struggle home, it's late. You've got to eat a bite of supper, watch a little TV, get to bed. You can't sit up half the night. Plan, plan, plan. And the guys behind. Receiving is automatic. Now, if that's true, receiving is not the problem. What's the problem? Failure to ask might be one of your major problems. I don't know. Check it out. The guy says, oh, now I see it. I got up last year and hit it every day, but there's not a scrap of paper with my goals.